We are very pleased to be able to recognize one of our own staff members tonight. For those of you who don't know, the people who work in the borough and who are here each and every day are in many ways like a family. And this family, there are some rumblings like a regular family sometimes, and there are peacemakers, and there are people that put on all the parties, and there are people, the chief cook and bottle washers. And there's some sort of mother figures. And in our borough, we have one individual who is all of these things. And in addition to that, she's an extraordinary fire official, and that's Diane Reh. And we are very, very proud that Diane has received this honor. And I think Fern is the liaison to the enforcement department, and she'll say a few words first before we read our resolution.
Congratulations, Diane. I want to read a little bit from the letter alerting Diane to winning this important award. It's from the president of the Middlesex County Fire Prevention and Protection Association. She's been selected as the Middlesex County Fire Prevention Inspector of the Year for 2003 from the Middlesex County Fire Prevention and Protection Association. This recognition is awarded to a fire official or inspector employed in Middlesex County based on experience, accomplishments, activities related to fire safety, and the dedication to duty. Diane Reh's energetic, knowledgeable, and committed behavior in furthering fire safety in Highland Park, Middlesex County, and New Jersey is noteworthy, and her selection as receiving this honor is well deserved. A few things you might not know about Diane, but the number of fire calls from our volunteer fire department has drastically reduced because of the fire prevention program put in place by Diane. The number of inspections that she does, making sure our codes are enforced, has made Highland Park a safer place for residents, visitors, and business people. Diane also coordinates the fire prevention poster contest every year that our students are often selected as winners going down to the state and from the state. So it's been a pleasure for me to be liaison to the fire prevention department. Diane has taught me a lot, and I sleep better at night knowing Diane is out there preventing fires. Congratulations, Diane.
You want to come down with me? Come on up, Diane. Now, we were going to pass a resolution to call you our enforcer of the year. The enforcer. And it is a difficult job that Diane has, because no one wants anyone coming in their home and inspecting and looking for violations.
Right. Or their business or their school.
And plenty of people come to my office to complain. I've been mayor for 4 years now. And I have to tell you that at least weekly someone comes in and says, and with a complaint. And invariably when I say to them, well, is it a violation? They say, well, yes, but. So the fact of the matter is, Diane, you're doing a wonderful job. And the job that you do is about safety. And I always remind people that this is fire safety. We're not kidding around here. This is not some minor issue, but we're talking about the safety of people, and especially the many things we've talked about are in large spaces with a lot of people. And we've been very lucky in Highland Park that you've been able to catch up with all of the violations and to bring us up to speed. And so for that, I say thank you very much. And I'm so glad to tell you that they're all wrong. Okay, so for our enforcer. Whereas Diane Reh, longtime borough resident and a 15-year employee of the Borough of Highland Park, has been recognized by the Middlesex County Fire Prevention and Protection Association as the Middlesex County Fire Prevention Inspector of the Year 2003. And whereas the association, composed of fire inspectors, fire officials, and the fire protection professionals from Middlesex County, selected Diane Reh based on her experience, accomplishments, and activities related to fire safety field and her dedication to duty. And whereas Diane Reh joined the borough in 1989 in code enforcement and has served in fire prevention since 1992 and was appointed to the borough's as the borough's fire official in 1999. And whereas in addition, Diane Reh has also served as a member of the Neighborhood Preservation Program, Main Street, as well as Clean Communities Coordinator and Secretary to the Emergency Management Council. And whereas Diane Reh also serves as Secretary on the Executive Board of the Middlesex County Fire Prevention and Protection Association, and a member of the state's Code Advisory Council, the Middlesex County Fire Watch Association, and a charter member of the Fire Service Women of New Jersey, where she is the only member. Sorry. Whereas this year, Diane Reh participated in writing a federal emergency management agency Homeland Security grant, resulting in the award of $26,000 to the borough to provide public education programs for preschool children and senior citizens, and developed a Home Safe program as part of this grant to address senior citizens' fire safety. And whereas in her copious spare time, Diane Reh successfully completed coursework and received her Master's in Public Administration from Rutgers University this year. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and Borough Council do hereby commend and congratulate Diane Reh being selected for this prestigious honor, and be it further resolved that the governing body wish Diane Reh continued success in her chosen career, and are grateful for the support of her family, her husband Steve Heidesdorf, her daughters Carla and Ariana, enabling her to serve her community so well. Congratulations. Fire officials in the state, and that is a very new field for women. And so maybe you can, first of all, say a few words to us, and also say a few words about that.
And I'm going to just jump in and say, Diane does this part-time. The other part of her full-time job is housing inspector.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, well, thank you all. I really appreciate it. You want me to say something about...
Tell us about what you do.
Okay. Well, I guess the Fire Prevention Office inspects all of the structures in Highland Park. Schools, warehouses, restaurants, delicatessens, businesses, gas stations, dry cleaners. And if you sell your house, we make sure you have carbon monoxide detectors and smoke detectors so that your home is safe. We investigate any complaints the fire department gives us because we are their eyes and ears and feet. You all know we have a volunteer fire department, and they really depend on us being out in the field, checking things out, removing dangers for them as well as for the public. I mean, I think at least more than half of our job is making sure it's safe for the fire department, because if we weren't in the building, they would find all sorts of things that would be problems. So it's very rewarding work. I really appreciate the support I get from all of you, and that I can turn to all of you, as I have, with questions and issues, and it's, you know, it's great. It's been great working here. I really feel strongly about the future of the borough, and thanks again.
Diane's being modest. When I came on 4 years ago, she came to see me, and we were several hundred fire inspectors behind. Am I right? And she was able to, with the staff there, pull this all together. And she said to me, she was the one that explained to me how important it was, not just for the occupants of the building, but the firemen going into those buildings. And I know that Diane takes this very seriously. This isn't just a job. I've been at fire scenes at 4 in the morning, and she's there. And we didn't list half of the things that she does for the borough. Other jobs that she has volunteered for, commissions she's been on, boards that she's been on, and she is an exemplary employee and a resident who I think loves Highland Park.
Yes, I do. Yeah. So it's been a real honor, and thank you all.
Thank you. May I have a motion to adopt? So second. All in favor?
Do a roll call.
Roll call. Wait a second, Diane. Let's see if they all vote for you.
Oh, okay.
Councilman Erickson.
Yes.
Councilwoman Foster Dublin.
Definitely.
Councilwoman Goodhart.
With pleasure.
Councilman Minkoff.
Yes.
Councilman Nolan.
Yes.
Councilwoman Timmons.
How often can I go?
Early and often.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Diane.